Actually kind of cold today, so I have my winter gear on. Good morning. I am going to, I think we're going to harvest a few things. And I haven't actually watered today yet, so it's going to take you guys on that. Hey, good day. Oh, what is that sound in the back? All right, I'm just going to turn it down. Let's go ahead and go harvest a few things. Sorry, hope it's not dizzying. All right. So we had our first cold front come in. Oh, and all my cardboard trash is being blown around. Let me go see if I can fetch it. Good day. Hello. It got cold in Texas finally. Let's see. We can take a look at the plants in a second after I moved some of my cardboard that's just flying around. It got real windy. Cold front. All right. Here's how's it. Here's the okra. Is that a little bit of cold damage, you think? We got this one here to harvest. This one. Oh, there's one down there too. I'm still trying to kill off some of the grass because last year I wasn't as good or as precise about it as I could have been. To get some okra. Oh, there's another really long one. Hope everyone's doing well today. Oh, say hi where you're from. Hopefully it's warmer than here, or if it's not, hopefully it's not much colder. I got another one, another okra. Ooh, I'm gonna go back to the porch in a little bit after I finish harvesting some of these things. Yay, 4 okra so far. My stuff is being blown around. All right. Hello, guys. Let's see. I started some cilantro. Here's how it's looking. Cilantro loves this weather. Starting to pop up. Ooh, this okra got really long. Ooh, yikes. I hope it's still tender. We did have a lot of rainfall, so there's a good chance that it's still tender. Look at that. So as long as we can bend it, I think it's a good sign. So I'm able to bend it. It's not too woody yet, so okra might still be good. Let's see. I'm just plucking a few things from my okra plant here. This one's a little tiny. Let it go. That's the flower. Has yet to open. Let's see. None other yet. I'm gonna go around and do a harvest, and then I haven't actually watered today yet, so thinking about doing that. Ooh, cold, you guys. I need like gloves for this weather. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Les. Is that right? Here, I'll show you. Gary, hi, Gary. We are not as cold, but it's windy. Ooh, yeah, look at this one. The longest one, but it's still soft. So I'm feeling. So I think it'll still be tender. Oh, do you want to see what it looks like? So this is what it looks like. This is when it's growing. This is the flower bud that is yet to open. The leaves kind of look like this, and it gets. Do you see that? Tall. It grows kind of like a sunflower. Ooh, look at this one. Got to harvest this. Generally, they say harvest every once it's 3, 4 inches. Oh no, I got a really long one over there. Yikes. Ooh, this one might, okay, still soft somewhat. We had a lot of rain and I guess it grew really quickly after. I'm not sure. Either that or I missed this. But I did just harvest 2 days ago though. Okay. Yay. Less. High of 12 Celsius. We had heavy frost last night, you said, Les. I moved my pants close to the house. Good call. Good call. Yeah, because there's less wind. I didn't do anything to my plants. It is high of what is it? It is high of I only know it in Fahrenheit. Uh High of 60 today. So not too bad, but it is very windy. So Let's see, do we see any other ones? Oh, here's another good one. Here, this is a spent flower bud. Let's harvest this. I have a little bit of stuffy nose, allergies, seasonal allergies. Let's see, how else? I was looking for a flower for you. Okay, here. It's not open all the way, but it looks like a hibiscus flower. I believe they're in the same family. So you'll see this is what the flower looks like. And then when it actually opens, it's really pretty. It doesn't look like I have any open right now. And it's probably because the okra was like, "Ooh, this is way too cold for me to open my bloom." As you can tell, it's very papery. The petals are very papery. So that's what's going on here. Very, very windy too here as well. But I'm not too far from you. I'm like the next Gary. I'm the next state over, right? Let's see. Ooh, this lady. Thank you, Les. Yeah. If you guys are hanging out, come chat, say hi. Ooh, look at this curved one. Haha. This curved okra. Okay, this is another one of my Asian melons. I think it's a winter melon, but I'm not sure. What else we got? We got basil that is flowering. I already harvested some seeds from it, so I think I'm good. Lots of basil, actually. I'm just trying to see if there's any more okra to harvest in this section. Oh, can you guys hear me? Sorry. Yes, save a lot of seeds. Yes, Les. Gary, you're saying Friday morning is our. Gary, you're just a couple days behind us. Today is technically our coldest day, and then it'll get better. So let's see. Let's look at our harvest so far. Yay! Oh, sorry. These here. I always mean to flip it over, and I accidentally tap the. Okay, not happening anymore though. Okay, this was supposed to go on my trellis. Here we go. That's better now. So I have the cherry tomatoes. This used to hold my pumpkins on this trellis in the spring, and now it holds all of my cherry tomatoes. And I'm harvesting what's left of that. Look at this melon that's growing. I don't know. Oh, and something's trying to eat at it. What's that? Some kind of melon is growing. Oh, look, I got my snow peas here that I finally put in ground. Uh, I had to transplant. Oh, some of them are actually doing okay, pretty good. My little climbing trellis thing fell over for them, though. Ew. Okay. I'll have to fix that in a little. You just said, oh, awesome. You are awesome, Les. That is awesome. Let's see what else. I have tomatoes that are still ripening, or not tomatoes. Look at these. We had some recent rain, so they grew even larger. This is a yellow watermelon variety, and this is a personal size. So I think it's brown because I actually broke it, but that is brown, right? So maybe harvest soon, you think? It got even bigger. because of our recent rains. What do you guys think? Should I harvest this one soon? Should I harvest that one soon? It looks like the tendril is like mostly brown. That is a sugar melon baby variety. What else do I got? I don't know what this is. It might be some sort of Asian vegetable. Uh, but it's really taking off now. Oh, look, my mums are about to come in. These are mums from last year, and I just saved them and now they're overwintered. Fall watermelons tend to be less sweet. Yes, yes, Gary, that's also my experience. This would be the third year that I'm growing watermelons. And what I found is in the fall, because of all the rain, it dilutes the flavor of the watermelon. So the best ones are the ones that are grow big on spring rains, and uh, ripen during summer heat. Those are the best ones. I agree. Yep, yep. Okay, maybe I'll harvest it soon. Because the last time I tried to harvest my sugar baby, I left it on a little too long, and it ended up a little overripe. You could tell because kind of where the meat was, the seed around, or the meat around the seed kind of caved in. So that was my sign that it was probably a little overripe. So anyway, we're just harvesting here. A few more cherry tomatoes. I haven't been out here in a couple. Look at that guy. I got a little squash bug. I have a lot of squash bugs in my garden, and they terrorize, I guess, the tomatoes as well as the cucumbers and oops, and um the cucumbers, tomatoes, and the pumpkins. You grew petite watermelon. Oh, cute. Also, Jubilee. I don't know what Jubilee is. Is that a type of watermelon? Water does lessen sweetness, but the lack of sun. Ah, that's a good point too, Gary. I do grow in my front yard, so it's like literally the best sun possible. Here are some other smaller ones. I can definitely this is that yellow watermelon variety again, but as you can tell, it's a lot smaller, and so that's where I think I see the sunlight impact. It's smaller in size, because otherwise, this particular watermelon would be 15 to 20 pounds. Here's another baby one of it. It does have some blossom spot though. Hmm. It's very green though. I'm back. I tried to flip over the camera and I incidentally will actually press the mute button. So sorry about that, guys. Oh, yes. Yep, Gary. The deformed look is because of improper full pollination. Yep. Les, you're saying Rebel Starfighter Prime Tomato. Awesome. Is that a large variety or small variety? I tend to grow more cherry tomatoes because those are more prolific. It gets very, very hot in our Texas weather. So in the summertime, it'll be like over 40 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So typically, I just try to grow cherry tomatoes. The only time we can really grow big tomatoes are in our spring. Oh, what are you guys laughing at? Hello, Speed. Kind of mid-sized. Okay. You, I am just picking up the cherry tomatoes here in the front yard. I grow in my front yard because that's where it's sunniest. And it's a cottage food style, so I end up growing flowers as well as um, food. And food flowers have flowers too, right? Oops, that cherry tomato broke. Let's see. What else we got here? My cousin Martina, Bumblebee Cherry, and Ah, okay, great. Yeah, I don't track the varieties. I'm like, whatever grows in my garden, I'm already very thankful for. So I'm like, as long as you're growing, ooh, everything's blowing. So windy. You guys can hear the wind too, right? I mean, I have my ear pods on, but so you're probably protected a little bit, but still. Just picking some of these. Oh, let me put this back up on the hanging off. Nice. All right. Oh, here's another. This is a chocolate cherry tomato, like you're asking. This is a chocolate cherry tomato. These are actually pretty good. My dad said they're chocolate cherry tomatoes. He's actually the ones that gave me the seedlings for these, and I just planted them. And this is just, I don't know, regular cherry tomato, the round kind. I don't even know the varieties anymore. Some of these I have saved the seeds from, and then sometimes I don't label them, and so I don't even know what I'm growing anymore. Ooh, the eggplant. Let's see if there's any eggplants on here. Here's this little baby one. Baby eggplant. These are Chinese eggplants that I'm growing. Let's see, another. Is there another baby one? Baby eggplant. And then I have some cherry tomatoes that I've also grown around it as well. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, I definitely have some egg. Oh, here's a larger eggplant in case you guys are curious. It's a Chinese eggplant. Oh, and I should probably harvest this one soon. You know, organic vegetables, they always tend to be a little bit on the small side. Oh, I'll probably go and harvest this. Late blight took out. Oh no! Gary, I also do have late blight, but it hasn't fully killed all my tomatoes yet. So awesome! And probably yes, Gary. I also do enjoy chocolate cherry. Yeah, they're my favorite to snack on. Ooh, I'm trying to, and I didn't bring any. I'm like pulling. Is that so weird? I'm like trying to separate it, and it's got like a really thin, thick fiber in the middle. All right, I'll come back and get this guy. Actually, I'm going to use both hands. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Don't pull off the plant. Don't break the plant, please. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yay! Another eggplant. It's imperfect, but still beautiful. So this is the harvest. Yay! What else we got? I'm just harvesting a few more red ones here. Um, Les, what were you gonna, aside from moving it close to your house, how else are you gonna be protecting your plants? This, oh gosh, my cherry tomatoes are falling over. I need to resupport this, but not right now. I don't have extra hands. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Another cherry tomato. Cherry tomato. Hooray! Look at this one. All right. Burr, it's kind of cold. Ooh, it's cold. What else do I got? Anything over there? Oh, I do have some tomatoes over here. Oh gosh. No. Stuff is blowing everywhere. I gotta weigh this down more. Sorry, that must be dizzying. All right. What else we got? The mums are finally opening. I've also got yellow mums here. These are opening soon. And then I've got toppled over cherry tomatoes. I'll sort this out when the wind is when the wind has died down. All right. Uh, my plan was to get some 6 millimeter greenhouse material and cover my plants, but I forget how cold it gets. I think I was really optimistic in fall when it was so nice out here, yet everyone else in the northern part of the US was complaining about how cold it was. And now that the cold is actually here, I'm feeling a little less optimistic, you guys. It's okay. I'll still do it. I'm planning on I use the word greenhouse, but I'm essentially, now that I think about it, the correct term is probably a cold frame, basically a cattle panel laid on its side, and then I'll put plastic over it. So it's essentially a cold frame because it's lower to the ground and not something that I'm going to be walking into. So I should not be calling it a greenhouse. Cold frame it is. La la la. Let's see. So here's what it's looking like. Here's the harvest. I'll just harvest here. Just throwing in more of these. This is what's growing in my garden right now. What are you guys harvesting? Gary, what are you harvesting? Les, I know you just had some freezing temps, but what are you harvesting? This essentially sums it all up for me. This sums it all up for me. Oh gosh, these are toppled over. Let's get these upright. I'll do it when let's see what else we got. Hi guys, thanks for hanging out. We're harvesting from my garden. Here are some of the items. In my North Texas garden, here's what's growing. We have Chinese eggplant, okra, and cherry tomatoes. That's what's going on. I also do have some fall mums that are growing in. If you guys have a garden, chime in what's growing. Let me know. Nice, Gary. Mainly cowpeas, beans, and heatless habaneros. Okay, yeah, all the peppers, right? Nice. I do have some peppers, but they're not ripe yet. Either that or the mice already ate some of the green ones. I also still do have cowpeas. Yes, me too. Although now that it's getting cold, I'm not sure how they're not going to be growing as fast. Here are some of the Napa cabbages that I planted. Oops, sorry. Here are some of the Napa cabbages I planted. Yay, you guys are growing. So tiny now, but it'll grow bigger, I'm sure. And I'm just covering it with some mesh so they don't get eaten. Here's another one over here. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. That might be a winter melon. I'm probably going to pull that up if it is. So I'm just protecting it here. Oh, I should have another one growing over here. Yes, looking alive and good. So those are some of the things that I started and have tried to put in ground and will want to protect when frost comes. All my little babies. Let's see what else. Hello, hi Elor. I only speak I only speak English. Yes, yeah. So we're gonna be done, but that's okay. I already had a good harvest of them anyway. Ooh, sorry, super sunny. I already had a good harvest of them anyway, so I think we're set for the season anyway. I started with about this much chickpeas and I got double the amount. So I would say that's a really great yield. I two times my starting harvest. All right, I think I'm done with these. Here are the winter melons in case anyone. Oh, oh, one of my empty seedling cups. Let me save that. Here's more winter melon in case anyone's curious. These are so prolific. This one still has hair on it, which is why it's not good to harvest yet. Winter melon, if you guys aren't familiar, it's an Asian vegetable which, like a winter squash, it will store through the winter if properly cured. So, um, yeah, I think that's my plan. I would just cure it and then let it potentially slowly eat it through winter. The thing about this vegetable is once you cut it, you share it with everyone else because of how large it is. And so I look forward to sharing through winter, hopefully. You also have broccoli, cauliflower, and sugar snap peas growing, but they're a month or so. Nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're like my situation. I started broccoli. I thought I started broccoli. I thought I started cauliflower, but I did not do a good job labeling, so I'm not sure where they are right now. And I have peas growing as well. Oh, I'm mute again. Sorry, guys. Okay, here I am. Here are some more Napa cabbage that I started. So Napa cabbage seems to sprout really well. Here are some of my other seedlings that I have. So this is one of those vegetables that I was showing you guys earlier that I'm not sure what it is. But here's my pak choy or bok choy. And I think that's beets. I think it's beets. And then I got one carrot in there. I up potted it from a soil block. Oh no, this one got eaten. Oh no, wait, that was me though, right? I think I pulled that. That was me. I got more bok choy down there. I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger before I then try to find a space in ground for them. It is. It is Indian. It is so beautiful. What else do I have to show? I have this one pepper. Oh, I have this one pepper plant, which honestly, which did have a lot of peppers, but mysteriously they all disappeared. And I think it was the rats because I there used this thing used to be loaded, and now there's none whatsoever. So sad. It's a red bell pepper variety though, and I'm pretty sure this is one that I started from store bought back in the spring. I harvested one pepper from it. Let's see what else do I have to share. I was out here because I needed to water my seedlings, and I haven't done that yet today. All right, I'll move this over here. Okay, so this is where I usually sit and chat with you guys, right? Ooh, that's zoomed in. Oh, I got one seed over here. What is going on? What is this seed for? Oh. Gary, have you ever done a live? And if so, what do you usually talk about it? I'm not sure what the seed is. Maybe I'll save it and grow it next year to see what it is. So here was the harvest from earlier. Yay! Can you guys see it? Harvest from earlier. I'm gonna go weigh it in a little bit and add it to my weekly total that I've been tracking. We've been growing. We have been growing over 500 pounds of fruit so far. That includes the winter melons, so it adds up very quickly because of them. Thanks to them. I also had 5 pounds pumpkins earlier in the season, as well as baby pumpkins, pie pumpkins that are about a pound or so. And yeah, I'll be adding these to my total for this week. What else is going on? I started onions, so that's something that I hope to have in December ready to plant, or no, not December, but January. I hope I'll have them at least pencil inch thick to plant in ground. I'm not sure what else I should cover in here. I really needed to water. Actually, I will bring you guys with me. Gary, I forgot. How did you say you started yours? How do you start yours? Do you usually buy seeds or seedlings? I forget. I grow in containers, kind of as I was showing you guys earlier. Oh, oh, yay! Congrats, congrats, Gary. That's right. You were congrats. I'm glad you fixed your water well situation. You mentioned that. Nice. Nice. Good job, son. Good job, son. So I'm pretty sure this is a, does it look like it? Does that look like a butternut squash seedling to you guys? I hope that's what it is. This is one of the ones that I sprouted. I'm pretty sure I sprouted from store-bought. Either that or it's something else. Like I said, I forget to start things. I forget to label things. Ooh, there's another one coming up though. Nice. I have one that's already in ground. I know it's kind of late to be planting them, but I'm gonna try and protect it and see what we can get, if anything. I'm just watering these things that I have in pots. I have this basil. Maybe if I can, if I have room, I'm gonna bring this in during winter, so I don't have to worry about protecting it. What else do I got here? Oh, these. Let's see. Oh, let's get these. I started some spinach the other day, and so I just put them in the top of this pot here, and I'm just watering it now, hoping that the spinach seeds will end up sprouting. I know it's weird. I sprout in containers, um, and then slowly I'll take the seedlings out and plant them either in ground or in a sized up container. That's what I like to do. You seed your own brassicas. Yes! How nice, Gary. Do you use seed trays though, or what do you use? Remind me. All right, here's another one. This one is also spinach too. It looks a little dry at the top. Whoops. Whoops. Looks a little dry at the top. This is what I'm doing with all my plants. I just have my little thing of water, walking around to all my different plants. I also have my little soil blocks here. Which one's this one? Oh, oriental spinaches and radishes. We started this last week. Yeah, winter squashes. Yep. Yes, that's right. Kind of like that winter melon as I was describing it. You know who I see in here? I see ants in here. Oh, don't eat my seeds, please. Don't eat my seeds. There are definitely red ants in here. Don't eat my seeds, please. Go away. Go somewhere else. This is not a home for you. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure this one's pressed a little bit down. The seed is germinating. Yep. Yeah, I know that, Gary. Seed trays, protect trays, and burpee seed piercer. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's it. That must be that's a fancy seed tray. Hello, Nova. Dumb boo. Hello, Nova. We're just starting seeds here. I Gary, so I talked about this earlier, but one of the things that I'm trying soil blocking this year because I like how compact everything is, and it works for me in my space where I don't have a lot of ready planting space, if you will. So this kind of gets me jump started and helps me keep better track of my stuff because at least each of these containers I can label it right. So here I've got calendula that I've started, and then these are supposed to be pansies. I've never tried to start pansies from seed, but here we go, and hopefully that's one of them. Oh, oh, I didn't know that, Gary. Ah, no. I just thought they just took the seeds for winter storage. That's a real thing. Some days I'll go and look at my plants and like I don't even see a seed anymore. I'm pretty sure the ants took it. Oh, because it's very windy. Can you tell? Very, very, very windy. The calendula is looking good though. Maybe I should try to plant. Oh, those looking so good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I planted 12 in here and got 9 that have sprouted. Not bad. Probably more could have sprouted, but I'm gonna leave it in here a little bit longer and see how it's going. These are the calendulas. I'm cold because it's windy and it's I don't know 50 degrees right now out here. In general, I feel cold easily. Go out at night. I could not figure it out. Oh my gosh. Gary, ew. No, Nova, like you can see it, right? You can see the wind blowing is what I mean. I did not know that. Gary, you know who I noticed have been like the mice will just behead all of your, did you notice that? Like if they can't find anything to eat, they will go to all your little green seedlings and like behead them all. So it ends up looking, yeah, like your seedlings got beheaded. Look, okay, these seeds are growing really well. This is red onion seeds. I don't, let me see if I can flip it over and show you guys. Mm. See, they're starting to, do you guys see some of them? See? They're starting to grow. These are red onion seedlings. I'm just giving them a water here. Giving them a good water. All right, set there. Ooh, I dripped on my. All right, let's put this over here. Only good thing about fire ants is they do eat ticks. Oh, I don't think we have much ticks in our area, only because we're a prairie land. But I could see how in more wooded areas ticks could be a problem. And personally, they terrify me. I don't want to get that one disease which will cause death. I forgot which one it was. The one that the Lyme disease. I had a coworker who got really, really, really sick because he'd gotten bitten by a tick, which gave him Lyme disease. Here are my lettuces that I tried to start. So you'll see it says lettuce. Look at this. That is definitely basil. Oh, that's a lettuce though. Yay, something took. I got a lot of basil in here. And I have been covering it with a plastic bag as a way to protect and keep the seeds moist. I also do this in the springtime with my containers, a very cheap way to keep everything moist. A very affordable way to do it. All right, so I'm going to cover this back up so it doesn't get dried out. Sorry, Gary. What I was saying was my daughter also wanted, hi, whoever else is also there. My daughter also wanted to start onions as well. She saw me playing my soil blocker and thought it was really fun. So just she also decided to try her own hand on it. She did a pretty good job. She like seeded these all by herself. Ooh, let's use in the sunset. She's actually got some sprouts. She'll be excited to see those. These are onions, and you'll see that she also drew pictures. Those are onions right there that she drew. And her cute little 6-year-old handwriting. Good for her. I'm proud. Well, she'll be proud to see her onions growing in here. All right, finally got those watered. You know, I also started Brussels sprouts, but again, I don't know where the seeds went. I don't see them as seedlings, so I must have lost them somewhere along the way. Whoops. Did you already plant your garlic, Gary? I forgot. Did you already plant your garlic? I feel like I talk a lot about that garlic. Yeah, we were talking about that last time, right? I can't wait to see your broccoli harvest. I think I'm gonna try another round of cauliflower again. I've got only a few seeds left, so and the seeds maybe a few days old, so maybe that's why they're not spreading. Hello, hello. We're here talking about growing our own food. Sorry, I apologize for not properly introducing myself for those of you who are joining. I can't see who you guys are, but I am Front Garden Home, and I grow in my front yard where it is sunniest. I have a cottage food garden in my front yard, so it's flowers as well as food. And we've grown over 400 pounds of food this season, 500 pounds of food now. I just did a harvest of some of the things that are growing currently in my garden. They are uh, Chinese eggplant, okra, and cherry tomatoes. You only have one garlic. Oh, good. Oh, good, Gary. Okay, good. I do also have fig trees, but I have not been able to harvest any since the rats started eating them. And like here we go. Is that right here actually? So here is the fig tree. I do need to pinch it back. So this is growing a little too tall here. I'm gonna use my snippers later though. More fig. The thing about fig trees is you don't want the. I hear the white sap that they exude when you break it off can make your hands itchy. So like if I show you here, that you see that white sap coming out, that supposedly if left on your hand will make it itchy. So now I'm gonna wipe it off. All right, hopefully I don't get itchy. Ooh, you plan to do another video on brassicas? They're doing well. And so, good. How tall are yours? How tall are yours, Gary? The only brassicas I have right now are my Napa cabbages or Chinese cabbage. Ooh, super windy. Oh, I gotta water those too. I feel more my onions are sprouting now. Now that we have cooler weather. I feel like that's really helping. I plan on doing. I'm excited to see your video on brassicas. Excited to see your videos on brassicas. Have you, let's see, seed saving wise? I've got some seeds over there. I'm excited. I'm gonna get some more water. And maybe I'll just go ahead and wrap a little bit earlier today. It's already 11:45. Usually I hang out until 55. Um, but since it's a little bit windy, I didn't really want to do seeds per se over here. I've got a lot of seedlings already. That's why I changed it up a little bit and did that as a demo, but still talking about it. But still talking about fall and winter gardening. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thanks, Gary, for chatting with me. Catch you soon and look forward to your brassica video. The ones that contains are ooh, good for you, Gary. Gary, when did you start them and do you use grow lights? I forgot. Hello, hello. 4 to 6. Oh, okay. Good for you, Gary. That's good. That's like good sized. Did you start them back in September, maybe? I started my Napa, I want to say maybe it may as well have been 6 months ago, at least, or 6 weeks ago, at least that first round. I have a second round that I planted, and that must have been 3 weeks ago at this point. I may need to start to up pot those because they're looking a little crowded. I think it's, but thing is, I'm out of little potting things. I gotta go find more of these. I got bok choy that are still kind of small. I don't feel comfortable putting them in the ground yet. In September. Nice. I let them sprout inside and took them out. Oh, okay, so you did have to, what's the word? Not transplant. You had to let them acclimate. I might have let them under lights for a couple weeks. Okay, nice. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap today, and we'll catch you guys soon. Until then, take care. And Gary, I look forward to your brassica updates. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see. Your growth is probably going to be a little bit further than mine. I think my Napas are only about 4 inches tall at best. They're in ground though, as of a week ago. Take care, Gary. Be well. Everyone, take care. Be well.